Today we're going to talk about live clip launching with the Akai MPC. This is the Live 2 with the Pro Pack installed. If you have the Live 3, of course, or other MPCs with the Pro Pack installed, then you're going to be able to do this. It's important for you to understand that all of the sounds that you're going to hear in this video do not come from the MPC, okay? They all come from these other instruments. So over here, I have the Roland R8. Here, I've got the Roland JD-08. And here, I've got the Elta Music Solar 42N. On the R8, I've connected it in. You can see that, MIDI in and out. I use the MIDI out to record the actual clips on the MPC for the drums. Very simple clip for that. And the MIDI in is where it gets its signal from the MPC when I launch the clip, okay? We're going to demonstrate just the drums right now. So right there, these are all the drums, and we're going to launch just the drums. Okay, the sound is coming out of the Roland R8. Okay, I also recorded some clips coming from the JD-08 that you'll find right here when I select this. Okay, I'm not going to launch that clip right now, but we'll do that here in a minute. With the Solar 42, we've got a much more sophisticated setup. I'm using the CV and gate in coming from the CV outs of the MPC. That's controlling one of the voices on the Solar 42. I've also got the Solar 42 dry output of another voice going into the Model 12. I've got gate triggers only coming out, 3 different ones from the MPC. One of them is triggering drone number 1. The next one's triggering drone number 2. And the next one is triggering drone voice number 4. If I open up one of the clips here, we'll just do the Solar 42 bass clip. Go to Edit Clip, and you can see the notes and the velocities for each of those. It automatically does maximum velocity unless I was to adjust that. So I'm going to start by launching just the drums. Okay, so that row only contains the drums, so that's all you're hearing. We're going to add bass by launching the second row. Bass is coming from, again, one voice on the Solar 42. Now let's add those drone voices in. Let's add in the JD-08. So that's how it works. That's how you can launch clips from the MPC Live into your external gear, where all you're hearing is just your external gear and it's all in sync. Even if it's like the Solar 42 and it doesn't even have MIDI. All right, here are some more details on how I have the outputs and inputs of these channels for these clips set up. Right now you're looking at the first track, which is the Roland R8, and you can see that I'm using MIDI output channel 10. And it's also going out of the MIDI output port B. For the Solar 42N bass voice, you can see that I've got it set as a melodic, and then I'm using CV1 as the CV output port, and as the gate output port, CV5. For Solar 42 drone voice 1, we don't need the CV port because we're not modifying the pitch of this voice. It doesn't have that option on the Solar 42. So we're simply using the gate port, CV2. Solar 42 drone voice 2, we're using CV output port 6 just for the gate. And for drone number 4, we're using CV3 as the gate port. It can be kind of confusing when we're talking about CV gates and ports, and the way I'm saying it might not be completely consistent. So if it's a little bit confusing to you, then I'm really sorry about that. Okay, and then we have the Roland JD-08 module going out of MIDI channel 1 using the MPC MIDI out port A. All right, so that wraps up another video. Hopefully you learned something from this today, and I do want you to understand, of course, that you can use the internal sounds of the MPC. You could, have the samples and the synthesizers playing. I just wanted to show you what's possible just by triggering external gear, both analog and digital. Just imagine what you can do if you use the external gear along with what's already inside of your MPC, and imagine what you can do in a live setting. The possibilities are incredible. So thank you very much for watching.